Open your TVG wagering account now and get a 50% match bonus. Make your first deposit through a preferred deposit method, such as TVG BetCash, Green Dot Money Pack, or wire transfer, and bet to get half credited back into your account. Go to TVG.com or call 1-888-PLAY-TVG.
Good evening, this is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak. This is the video feature race of the week. We actually have two Derby prep races to talk about this week. The first one's going to be the Spiral Stakes, and then we'll go over the Sunland Derby. So let's start with the Grade 3 Spiral Stakes. It's going to be a Turfway Park Race 10 on Saturday, March 24th. 3-year-olds are going to be traveling 9 furlongs on Polytrack. Let's meet some of the contenders. A Russian Greek for trainer Jerry Hollendorfer. He was first in the Gold Rush Stakes and the California Derby at Golden Gate Fields. A Heavy Breathing for trainer Todd Pletcher, 2 for 2 at Gulfstream Park. He's going to try synthetic ground. Todd Pletcher also has Holiday Promise in here. Went the Day Well for trainer Graham Motion and Team Valor. They teamed up to win the Spiral Stakes with Animal Kingdom last year, and we all know he came back and won the Kentucky Derby. This one showed some ability on the turf in Great Britain, and then he broke his maiden at Gulfstream Park. That was on March 3rd. All Squared Away is going to come in from California, and he's probably going to show some speed. Ill Conceived was second in the local prep for this, the Battaglia. And after that, it'll be Steel Case. Now, Steel Case finished 6th in the Gotham Stakes, and he's another one that's going to jump over the synthetic footing today. And then Handsome Mike on the outside post. He handles any kind of footing. He was 3rd in the El Camino Real Derby at Golden Gate Fields last time out. And this race is really wide open, and I am going to go for hopefully a little bit of a price in here. Steel Case. As I mentioned, he was 6th in the Gotham Stakes. He faced some decent horses before that. He came out of some key races. He showed some ability. He does put blinkers on. He's got a bullet work for this. This one costs $320,000. He was always well meant. He had some trouble in the Gotham, a slow start, and he just didn't run his race. But I'm hoping today, with the blinkers on, the bullet work, and maybe moving over to synthetic, maybe it'll move him up. We'll have to see. But this is how I suggest playing this race. We're going to make a $20 win and place bet on Steel Case. Let's go over to the Sunland Derby. This one will be run on Sunday, March 25th. This one will go as Sunland Race 12. This is a Grade 3 event, and they are going to be going 9 furlongs on conventional dirt. Now, breaking down on the inside is going to be Castaway for trainer Bob Baffert. He was first in the Southwest Stakes. I think it's going to take too much action in here. He's an obvious contender. He's won 2 in a row. He's got that inside speed. But he did win the slower renewal, the slower division of the Southwest. So I'm not sure that he faced the toughest field that day. Maybe this field isn't as tough either, but they're going to overbet Baffert in this spot. Baffert has another horse that could end up being a contender, Stirred Up. I'm going to make this one one of my top 3, but not my top choice. Now, he looked good in a maiden special weight race at Santa Anita on March 3rd. He's a late runner, a lemon drop kid, quiet American, good pedigree. I like the fact that he was able to close ground at Santa Anita. A lot of races over that Santa Anita main track, early pressing speed has been dominating. So Stirred Up has been able to close. He's earned triple-digit late pace ratings over there at the Great Race Place, and I would expect that he's going to be running on late in here. Isn't he clever? Is the local hope in this spot? He did win the local prep on February 25th, the Borderland Derby. He's actually 4 for 4 in New Mexico. He's got good tactical speed. He'll sit a good trip. We'll see if he's good enough. Daddy Knows Best, breaking from an outer post. He was first in the El Camino Real Derby. This one handles any kind of footing. He's been competitive on dirt, synthetic, and turf for trainer Steve Asmussen. He should be finishing in this spot under Julian Leperoux. And my top choice is going to be Ender Knievel for trainer Todd Pletcher. He reminds me a little bit of a horse I picked in this race a couple of years ago, Endorsement, who ended up winning at a decent price. Endorsement was lightly raced, coming off of a nice win at Oaklawn Park. Now this one's coming off of a nice win at Gulfstream Park. Broke his maiden by 7 3/4 lengths. That was his longest race to date on February 5th. Comes in fresh. His speed ratings are on the way up. His brisk speed ratings 80, 81, 96, then 98. So he's on the rise. He's got good early pressing speed. He's going to offer value. This is how I suggest playing this race. We're going to pick a $20 win bet on Ender Knievel. We're going to play a $5 exacta. We're going to put Ender Knievel on top of Stirred Up and Daddy Knows Best. And then we're going to come back and we're going to play a $5 exacta. We're going to put Stirred Up and Daddy Knows Best on top of Ender Knievel. Those exactas will total $20. The win bet's 20, so the total bet's 40. And that'll wrap up this week's video race of the week. This is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak. Good luck at the races.